Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/TrooperBerry. And welcome back to more of our Jack of No Trades run. And yeah, we're about halfway through. Let's see. Yeah, so we've cleared 15 days, about to roll over into 16. And we're getting perilously low on toilet water. We've cleaned out Pleasant Valley. We've cleaned out Coastal. And now we've cleaned out the dam. So spots are running thin. We've got Milton, we've got Blackrock, Broken Railroad, and if we're really feeling desperate, the Cannery and Bleak. But I'm not enthusiastic about that one because I have no weapons. And we have to get into the Cannery, which means we gotta dance with Fluffy. So I think not.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You literally just woke up, Astrid, and you're already complaining. My God. So. Hey, Fiat. Welcome. Yes, as far as I know, the only toilet in Bleak is in the Cannery. But at least it exists. Unlike, well, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'll show you tired enough. But yeah, so and that's part of the reason I say like Bleak is kind of a last gasp option. There'll be multiple in Milton. I think there's gonna be one in Broken Railroad, but there's also a chance of some sodas there. I feel at the hunting lodge, and there will be probably 4 toilets in Blackrock, like the 3 in the little infirmary or like the little bunkhouse, and then the one in the warden's office. Upper Bleak, maybe, maybe. Because there's the lookout tower and there's the radio tower. Yeah, because lower down, that little cabin, no. The worker residences, no. The lighthouse, no. Yeah, I don't think lower Bleak would be much worth it at all. And 212 were. Oh, back where you get the ballistics vest. You know what? I forgot about those. That is right. Okay, I just want to be able to see. Can I see? Thank you, game. Lower, but yeah, and at this point, I don't want to be operating on hope. Okay, I'm actually going to keep some sticks because sticks mean sticks means we can make mega torches. Clothing wise, I weep for our combat pants, but otherwise we're mostly okay. Yeah, our water's getting low. Yeah, so I think once we're done in Broken Railroad, we're gonna have to just make a quick about face and then basically book it to Milton. And I'm keeping the hammer purely for wolf defense. I know it feels like an extravagance, probably because it is. But I really don't want to lose the run over a lack of defensive options. Well, you know what? Let me wait.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
We'll see. Maybe we'll use that coffee. How is it? Oh yeah, we got cabin fever risk too. Hooray! All right, screw it. Let's just go. Retire. I. My hope was to retire in Milton, but there's probably not going to be enough water in enough toilets to make that viable. We'll see. We might end up making our last stand in Blackrock. Horrifying as that sounds. Uh, yes, that's basically the plan. And look, well again, okay, it is stupid early in the morning. Yeah, we might well be out of temperature before we even get to freaking. We gotta get out of the zone, let alone poachers. But you know what? We're well. Okay, well, either we do that or just go to Milton now. Why would we do that?
I can't feel my hands.
Yeah, dang it, 14 torches ain't gonna do shit. Why would we go to? No, I'm okay. Yeah, it's well because Milton is close by, and the maintenance yard is going to be a long ways away. That's probably why.
I'm so cold.
See, yeah, see, we're not even out of Mystery Lake, and we're already freezing. Is there any reason to go to HRV?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I can't think of one. Like, screw it. Like, at best, maybe you get a soda in the ice cave. Like, back, like in the little stashes where you get, like, the hacksaw and the bedroll and the whatnot. But yeah, beyond that, I can't think of anything. Unless the bottles of water spawn in the ice caves. See, I don't know those spawns well enough, but yeah, I would say if this was custom, then yeah, I'd say you YOLO the bunkers just on the off chance you get one of the stocked ones. But this is vanilla Loper, which means all the bunkers are empty, which means there's really not much point. So yeah, I think HRV is just off the table. HRV is yeah, and because I know like the HRV is like the A sloper spawn, but that's assuming you're going to be wanting to start fires, wanting saplings, etc. And that's just not the boat we're in right now. DJ did YOLO bunkers. Yeah, and that makes sense because in a setup where one point of XP ends your run, you would definitely want as much zero effort loot as possible. Man, oh, Jimmy Christmas, this is dire. Oh, wait. No, it's dire because we've been here already. Right, I remember now. Yeah, we dipped in here very briefly to get cattails. And then we went to Ash Canyon, which basically made that redundant. All right, yeah, run it out, Astrid. We have cattails aplenty, but we don't have warmth right now, and the maintenance yard is a long way away. Slate has Adrian because it's a super long. Oh yeah, because like as long as you can get to if you only know your way through the ice caves and you know how to get to each signal fire, that's a bedroll, hacksaw, hammer, and matches before you even leave the zone. On Loper, you're basically set, and saplings on top of that. Man, you can tell I've you can tell I mostly play Stalker by just how unnerved I am at the lack of wolves along the tracks. And usually I expect to get accosted by at least 3 or 4. See, there's one right there. Not that I'm complaining, of course. The more uneventful a trip we can have, the better. Just want to check for the other bear. Yeah, and I know I'm walking past each and every cattail, but anyway, we had like 100 and something. Like we have cattails for literal days. So if we need to top up, we'll do so on the way back. Okay, are we good? I think we're all right. All right, hypothermia risk is getting up there, but I think, yeah, we're going to give back a decent amount of that healing we regained, but think we'll manage. Just try not to run into the sharp end of that branch. Don't want to put an eye out. Okay, so
I need to drop any of this gear.
You keep saying that, Astrid, and you keep not doing it. Ooh, we are actually low on torches. Oh right, that's the other thing. with that the other thing we really want in Broken Railroad, there's going to be a jerry can at the maintenance yard, and we can use that to make more mega torches because we are low on lamp oil. Okay. Now, in answer to Fiat's earlier question, because I don't want to make like I'm ignoring, but let me talk you through my week. So Monday, there's renovation. As I think I mentioned this before, there's renovation happening at my office, and the crew hit something. Don't know what, but something. And it unleashed an unholy odor that basically chased everyone from the office for the rest of the week. And yeah, despite management being all gung ho about bringing everyone back into the office, they said, you know what, just work from home until we get this sorted. Which, hey, fine by me. I mean, yeah, granted, work is a good chunk of my social interaction, in-person social interaction each week, but I'm okay with that. So then, I get confirmation that, unlike the past couple years, I will be receiving a raise and a bonus starting on the next paycheck, which, hooray. I'm all in favor of that. Okay, one doggo spotted. Now, said raise it's below inflation, but at least I'm getting one. And yeah, the bonus is smaller than than what the company usually gives, but I'm getting one. Been a few years since I got that, so yeah, it's your reward for your hard work is not what the previous rewards for your hard work is, but you know what? Exactly. It's better than a laurel and a hearty handshake, or a jelly of the month club. Oh, and on top of that, at our most recent company town hall, I got a round of polite applause for my 5 years of long service. I didn't have the heart to tell them I've actually been here 6 years. But apparently, along with that, I get 2 free tickets to Hong Kong Disneyland, which I most certainly did not expect. All right. Now, I know I said I wanted to get there. Well, I was gonna go check the yellow thing, but we are losing condition quickly. So I think I'm just gonna go. Hey, Thor, good to see you. I think we are on day 16, so we're just over halfway. It's on the it's on the expensive side. I mean, not like ruinously expensive like American Disney, but it is definitely still on the costly side. And I am, having already been once on my own dime, I probably wouldn't go again unless someone else covered it. So. Okay.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
You're gonna need to get inside soon, but real quick. Oh, we're actually warm in here. How about that? Ah, the note isn't here. Okay, so we can't even get the Mackinac. All right. Well, TIL.
It's goddamn freezing.
Oh, hush, you're fine. You went to Universal Studios in Singapore and it was pricey. Yeah, and yes, and yes, Singapore is just pricey in general. But I definitely hear you there. Okay, we are warm in here. Good. But yeah, I'll definitely take that. And so that the next day, I get a voice memo from my sister. Please be
I'll
good.
take it.
You're not good. And like my sister's not big on calling, let alone voice memoing. Wants to see if I'm available for a family call. And bear in mind, this is the side of the family that generally does not talk to each other. So if we're having a family call, something is up. And so that was yesterday. Hence the lack of stream.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay. I want my jerry can. I'd love a stem. And we'll get some toilet water. You know what? I can see. It's fine. Right. So. There we go. Thank you. So the family call. Rough start. So my uncle, who has been, well, he's been dealing with cancer for a while. I said another heavy hammer. Wow. This uncle has gone into hospice care
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
because he can't walk anymore. So he's not planning to be around for much longer. Oh yeah, jerry can. Very full jerry can.
Getting a bit thirsty.
Thank you. And on top of that, my mom is starting to talk about end of life issues because
I could eat a horse.
I,
It's saying a lot because I love horses.
Astrid, fuck's sake. God forbid I don't center your needs for 5 fucking seconds.
I think I can use this.
Anyway, yeah, so her kidneys are shutting down, and her doctors say, you go on diet. They say, hey, go on dialysis or get on a transplant list. And it sounds like she would prefer to do none of those. I don't think a final decision has been made, but it doesn't sound like she's all that eager to keep on keeping on. And that's a heavy discussion to have with anyone, let alone your mom. So she has another appointment on Wednesday. And it sounds like she's thinking.
Huh. What have we here?
So we're planning another family call. Okay, please tell me you're better. You are, thank you. Yeah, so we're planning another call, and but I guess maybe the thinking is by that point, she'll have a better idea of what she wants to do. Ooh, a whole liter of water. Thank you. How very generous. Your dad's getting up there too, and yeah, and stubbornness just does kind of run in the family on our side. So, and you know, the message from me and my siblings. Oh, wow, double crackers. Wow. I mean, we made it clear that it's her body, her choice, and the coffee. Wow. Like, whatever her call is, we'll respect it and support her. But man, it's just this has not been. It has been several not good years in a row. And yeah, I know like the political and geopolitical situation is what it is, but like just for me, I counted it up. Since 2018, I've lost 3 grandparents,
This'll come in handy.
an uncle, a stepmom, got another uncle in hospice, and then apparently my mom is possibly on the way out. That'd be what? Looking at 7 funerals in, yeah, 8 years. Chat, I don't like it. And that's on top of, the politics and the pandemic and just everything. Yeah, thanks, Fiat. It's been a lot. See here, do we? Oh, of course, I still have cabin fever risk. Why would that go down despite, spending hours wandering in the cold? Okay, I'm gonna leave this behind. But we're not gonna leave without it. Gonna leave those. Yeah, let me just drop those extras. We'll harvest those for cloth, which will be torches later. Okay, there, we'll split that stack just a little bit. I ain't leaving without those either. Here, actually, let me make sure I remember that. There, I have a visual reminder. Okay, but yeah, so that's been on my mind amongst everything else. Uh, so yeah, it's it's nice to have distractions in the form of some lovely tournaments from our very own Thor. I'm just gonna hit this. I know there's gonna be at least 3 wolves waiting out back here. Okay, I was gonna say there's a mini a cattail back here, but between what we already have and the muskeg, do we need those? Arguably, no. So I might just leave them. And now that I know that you can't get to that memento cache on Loper, as fair as being a trip near the bear. I will check the hunter blind just in case. Oh God, right. I keep forgetting the Timbies can spawn in front of the lodge. Well, let's make sure we have some sprint on us. Oh, fuck off. Decent fire striker. How's mine? There. Oh, go away. No one likes you. No submission. Yeah, and I don't. There's not necessarily a lot of people playing that anyway. I know on Twitch it's basically me and Tina. But yeah, and see, yeah, like a 1 month tournament it's pretty tight timeline. Because like I know like Bash was saying he really wanted to get in on it, but he's neck deep in Stardew right now. But we'll see. And you know if you know whatever ends up happening happens. I will say it is I have been intending to uh, excuse me, reintroduce myself to Loper. So yeah, this is a it's not a it's certainly not a gentle reintroduction, given how brief our first attempt was. It lasted all of 10 minutes. Although I did get one of the nastiest non-Black Rock spawn. But no, I think this is a good experience, and then it's also a nice change of pace. You know, and something to refresh the old mental batteries after finishing the Langston Mine achievement on the long uh, on the long stalker run. Okay, careful. Careful. Okay. Just a regular jerk. That's fine. How did the mine achievement go? Oh, we got it. And as it turned out, I didn't need I basically went through like at most a third of the stuff I brought in. Like I got like 70 odd pemmican bars left, a couple dozen Briarhouse pies. I didn't even touch the caffeine pills. They were a massive waste of time. But yeah, so now is day 707, and I have 3 achievements to go. And well,
Anything right now.
I support Dunn on Patreon, and yeah, and I'm on his Twitch, and yes, I'm I'm familiar with his work. Okay, I'll go ahead and swap those out. That's a bad skillet. So I got flour, I got oil, and nothing else.
This stuff will come in handy.
Nope. Okay, well, let's... Oh, got maple syrup. That's
Nobody needs this
something.
anymore.
What doubt do most for the Maya achievement? Pemmican. Yeah, well, yeah, because like I didn't know, but apparently the pemmican also shaves down cabin fever. So that was a pleasant surprise. You're the catch streams, you know. Yeah, and I'm in the same boat. And plus, you know, Dunn comes by the other Hobbit streams as well. Like, I especially hang out on Korus, so that helps. It is 10 days outside in Milton. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know that I've ever replicated any of his challenges. I might have to look into that at some point. Okay, no stim up here, but that's fine. We already got 3. Hopefully we don't have to use them.
I'll take it.
Okay, that'll... You know what? Oh, wait, I tell a lie. There's a stem right there. Ha ha. No clothing, no hydration, though. Heck. You found a bedroll? Oh, yeah, I would imagine that'd be pretty essential for that challenge. I'll go down to the base and scavenge all the cattails and the 15 bunny. Oh, okay. Yeah, food-wise, probably... Yeah, that'll keep you going for... Yeah, 10 days? Easily. Oh, there's another festive sweater. It's a push. That is... It's better for... Let's see. 0.9, 0.8. Better for wind, but we have that for wind. And it's 0.05. You know what? We'll upgrade our holiday sweater. And we'll call it good. Fuel is the hardest working limited respawns. Sure. Although I would think, yeah, you do. Well, I know there's the cave. I don't know if the back of that cave is necessarily work. There's also the secret tree cave. I don't know how viable that was. I do not want potot. I'll take carrots. Thank you. Hey, speaking of Briar House pie. Woohoo!
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Did a blizzard just kick up? It sounds like a blizzard just kicked up. And that's... It did. Although real quick. No, okay. Okay, yeah. So in the Milton Basin, there's a spot where like it looks like you're gonna go. You're walking. It's just a tree, but you can actually clip through that tree into a cave. Now I can never remember exactly where, but I know I've seen Kiri do it multiple times. Now whether it's warm in there, I don't know, depending on what your conditions are, but it seems like it'd be like another place to pop into, get out of the weather, maybe grab some coal. Although maybe next time we're
I'd eat
yeah
anything right about now.
yeah next time we're in the basin on the stalker, maybe I'll just go look for it. Which general part? Okay. If you're coming down from Paradise Meadows Farm, the
The
obvious
guy who
cave
drank his own
is
pee
on your
doesn't seem
left.
so crazy
Do
right
you
now.
ever shut up, woman? It'll be it's on your left. I believe it's further. Yeah, it's on the left, past the cave you can see. Um, it's on your left as you're leaving the zone, basically. You stay in the big cave as well. Okay, and if that cave is warm enough, then yeah, you're golden. Okay. Let's see. How many mega torches can we make? Two, cause I don't have enough sticks and lamp oil. Well, but we got more back at the garage. Okay. Now, before we lose well fed, let's eat. Yeah, let's eat all the food that's going to dry us out. And looking around for that other cave. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Now, I guess there's the possibility that Hinterland has patched that out, but I don't I don't think the odds of that are very good, if I'm honest. I would say the odds are more likely that it's just sitting there hoping no one notices it. All right. Yeah, this blizzard keeps up. We'll be spending the night here, which I don't love. I would prefer to make my way back to the garage, but we've already we started we started the day at like 90 something percent condition, and now we're down to maybe half that. So push comes to shove, we'll just spend the night here, then we'll try again tomorrow. You got 4 torches, 4 flares. Well, hang on. If I was to craft hand rafts, those are 0.5, and okay, I'm getting 0.7 from our gloves. All right, that's So if those give up the ghost, then yeah, we'll see about just replacing them with some hand wraps. Well, no. And if we're gonna pass time, let's pass time and not necessarily, grind to cabin fever. Okay. So yeah, there's our confirmation. We're staying here tonight. Uh, okay. Water-wise, water-wise, this was basically a push. Yeah, the main gain was all that lamp oil, which if we're going to keep crafting torches, we desperately need. It's either that or we break down the lantern we already have, which has how much? Basically a liter. Well, no, I should be. Yeah, we should have that just in case. Because if the maple syrup was to give us food poisoning, then at the very least we could get a full 10 hours sleep. But we were not so fortunate. All right, just try again tomorrow. It's not.
Surrounded by snow.
Shut up already. God. I'm not. I'm not usually this short with Aster, but it's just constant. And yes, we woke up to a. I don't know, do we wake up to another blizzard, or is this a different blizzard taking the place of the first one? Or is it just windy? It could just be windy. No, it is in fact a blizzard. "13 blizzards in 17 days." Hey, I'm not even going to pass time. There's no point. The game has decided we're getting cabin fever. And at least in Project Zomboid, you can drink cooking oil for calories. It's not a pleasant experience, but you can do it. Yeah, the game thought we had a whole 12 hours without a blizzard, and it was feeling guilty, so it wanted to make sure it let us know that, hey, you're playing Interloper. I don't know if you noticed, but you're playing Interloper. Sakes. I have less than I got, yeah, 2/3 of a liter left, and some coffee. Yeah, this was actually a net negative in terms of water, thanks to these stupid blizzards. Just pick up the stick. Okay. So yeah, we're going to be freezing by the time we get back to the maintenance yard. We'll warm up, make sure we grab our lantern oil and our cattails. We'll need to do some weight management, but that's fine. Maybe we'll make a couple extra mega torches. And yeah, well, okay, where do we go next? Honestly, given how bereft we are of water, I think we got to go straight to Milton. It's the only other spot other than Blackrock that is going to have any kind of a accumulation of water.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yeah, so we'll head to Milton. We'll see how much we can scavenge there, and we'll talk about, you know, what our, uh, longevity looks like there versus
I've
move.
never felt so cold in my life.
I swear to God. You're making me contemplate playing Will. That's how serious this is. Fuck both of you standing right fucking there. Fucking spawn camping or something. Anyway. Just fuck off. We're laden with matches. Just do it. All right. But yeah, so yeah, and we see we do have a pry bar, so we will be able to get into the Orca. So there's going to be water waiting there for us. If we're very fortunate, there'll be a soda at the park office right when we get up there. Who knows if the moose will be waiting for us there too. And then yeah, we'll do we'll canvass the town because there'll be the bank manager's house. There'll be Gray Mothers. There'll be the credit union. There'll be a couple of toilets there, plus I think Loper still has the microwave coffee. Here, I'm going to conserve that torch. I'll grab those sticks. We'll just leave those. We don't need those. Do want you.
I'm not sure I
And
can
you.
carry much more.
Okay, so we're just about 4 kilos over. That's not terrible. Okay, anything else we can jettison? Well, what we can do is, yeah, now we can make many a Megatorch. Although we don't necessarily have to make them all right now. Take a quick nap, get rid of the hypothermia. Mostly. You know what? Oh, I'm not tired enough. Well. There. Okay. Cabin fever exists, but it's manageable. Alright. Anything else we want to leave? Okay, we got the cloth for the cloth and sticks and oil for lamps. Got our cattails, got what's left of our water, which ain't much. We have 4 stems now, which I know sounds like a lot, but we're also going to Blackrock, so who knows? Okay, yes, just straight shot down the tracks. Honestly, I think we can skip the cattails. We go to through the muskeg, hard left once we get to Mystery Lake. Actually, let me check. Have we checked trappers? We have. Okay, good. Then we can skip that and go straight to Milton.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay. All right. You know what? It's a YOLO, but we'll see if any soda's sitting in these cars. Again, it's Loper, so the answer is almost assuredly no. Oh, right, but we were also going to check the yellow thing. Right. How are we? Oh, -0. Okay, that's not so bad. Now it's -4. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the yellow thing. All right, come on, come on, come on. Scary dog. Fuck off. Cause, is that? No, no, the Mystery Lake yellow thing is a bedroll spawn. I don't think this one is, but still, we'll check. But yeah, and that's as far as we'll go because the far territories are off limits to us. Which, in truth, I don't mind because that makes sure that the tournament is available to everyone, even people who don't have the DLC. In truth, I'm not sure how many people are into TLD enough to be watching it on Twitch and playing it, but don't have the DLC. But hey, everyone's situation is different. You don't think you've seen a bedroll? Yeah, yeah, and it's a long shot, admittedly. I mean, we're in the neighborhood. Some kind of loot can spawn there, so we might as well check. Are we desperate enough to go across the bridge? I don't think so. I don't think that would technically violate the tournament rules, going across the bridge like that, but you know, it's not really something we need to do anyway. No, I will take that just in case. Nothing, 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 nothing. And okay, so we came all this way for a flare. All right, back we go. You asked Thor, and he says, okay, as long as you don't go into the tunnel. Okay, well, that's fine. And there can also be a wolf waiting over there, so we might as well not court disaster. Okay, so yeah, broken railroad. Water-wise, it was a loss. Oil-wise, it was a big gain. And yeah, clothing-wise, like we up. Well, no, we got gloves that don't totally suck, and we got an upgraded festive sweater. So you know, it's Loper. You take what you can get. I'm trying to think. So Muskeg. Is it worth looking anywhere else? Like the radio tower? Not really. Spence's? Well, there's the 2 cans of dog food. Now, is that worth going out of our way? Debatable. Also depends on the visibility. Spence can sometimes have a soda. Maybe. I mean, I'm not 100% against it. And just, I'm trying to think of like what is, because we have we basically have 1 full meter worth of water, like 0.6 liters. So if we were going to go there, it would be out of our way. It would delay our return to Milton, which is our next guaranteed source of water. Maybe you're going up to the chopper too. We'll have to think about that one. Because, yeah, we go to Milton. When would we next come back this way? Probably be a while. Well, okay, if the fog is going to be this thick, I don't know if crossing the Muskeg is worth it. Tell you what we might do. We might get it. Yeah, so when our business in Milton is done, our next stop is most likely going to be Black Rock. and that would involve going back to Mystery Lake, PV, Timberwolf, because I don't want to go through Keeper's Pass, because that's more time we'd spend not having water, and that would drop us at Bricklayers, I think so. And we just need to navigate around the Timbies to get to the prison. Yeah, things are getting dicey. I suppose, well, let's see. Let's see what the conditions are like when we're actually in the muskeg, and then we'll evaluate.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Uh, I've seen worse, but I don't love it. We're okay. No, we're warm with the torch. So if that's the case, yeah, we'll keep the torch. Yeah, heavy fog is bad, bad. I mean, I do have a general idea which direction we need to go to get to the forge. But okay, here's the dilemma. Say we get there, and the dog food is like food poisoning %. Then what do we do? Wait, whoa. Oh, okay.
Horse.
Okay. I say, wow, what is that wolf running from? He is running from the bear, which is right there. That's what the wolf is running from. And of course, the wolf is also running directly into my path. Well, heck. Yeah, I think the oh, get fucked. So whining and scared, and like the second it comes over the ridge, it's like, oh, bark, oh. Okay. Is the fog getting thicker? I think it is. Okay, yeah, if the fog's getting thicker, I'm thinking we might, yeah, we'll do what I'll do. I will make a note to myself. So dog food expenses. And check the chopper crash too. So when we are, so we're going to when we're done with Milton, double back. We can, well, conditions allowing, we can make a quick pit stop here. We'll check expenses, check the crash. I mean, but while we're up at the crash, you might as well check the little cache up by the radio tower as well. No, that's a cache. There's a backpack. Yeah, because we're already almost out of hydration. Oh yeah, let me check back here. There can be. I was thinking cans of soup. You're not a can of soup.
This'll come in handy.
But I suppose we'll take you for now. Actually, you know what I was just thinking. Okay, and yeah, the fog is getting worse. I was thinking, you know what I haven't seen?
Anything about now.
Thank you for interrupting me again. I know I was almost able to complete a sentence without you cutting me off with another one of your many, many complaints, Astrid. I'm terribly sorry for, talking about something else other than you and your needs for a few seconds.
God, I did anything right about now.
Is he what I have to deal with? As I was saying, I was thinking, what food's good for hydration. You know what I haven't seen in this whole playthrough? Tomato soup. So which maybe it's just not, it does not exist on Loper. Oh. Fuck you, Kool-Aid Bear. I do not need this shit right now. You thought I did? Well, okay, maybe I have just been unlucky. And I know whatever company makes tomato soup in the Long Dark universe has not, their last shipment didn't come through in this timeline. But yes, in retrospect, not heading to Spence's was the call, because this is some pea soup nonsense. Hey Andrea, good morning. How's things? Just have the damn coffee. And here, chase it with some swamp celery. I know you're a big fan of that, girl. Mom's Kitchen tomato soup. Okay, well, I guess Mom closed up kitchen early. You're doing all right? Good, good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, it's been a week in these parts. So
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I spent the first 20 or so minutes of the stream just getting it all out there. Because I've got that extra that extra little bit of guilt that, it's for me personally, things are going actually kind of okay, maybe even well, but there's also a lot of news knocking around, especially elsewhere in the family, that things are much less good. Was it? Oh, well, the reason I didn't stream yesterday is because we had an emergency family call in which I learned that the uncle who has cancer is now in hospice care, and my mom is now starting to talk about end of life matters because she's been told she needs dialysis or a kidney transplant, and she doesn't particularly want either because she's also dealing with chronic pain issues. Which was a lot of news for a single call.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna.
So we got some heavy discussions ahead of us. But again, that's the reality of having aging parents, right? That they're not going to be around forever and ever. So, all right, we'll check in with Max while we're here. Hey, Max, how's the family? Yep, kind of figured. All right, keep on keeping on, brother. But yeah, so that's kind of the state of things. We do not have a final decision on that yet because uh, mom has her next series of appointments with like what is it, the phlebotomist and the nephrologist, the blood doctor and the kidney doctor. This coming. Oh, there you are. Okay, that's the empty barn. This coming Wednesday. So it sounds like she'll have a firmer idea of what she wants to do after those. Okay, and there's trappers, which means we went too far. But thank you, Andrea. It's yeah, it sucks, but it's one of those things that you know is coming eventually. It's just but despite that, the timing is never quote unquote good.
I wonder if I can drop any of this